Hello guys, and I hope you've had a wonderfully weird day today wherever you are in the world. For me, it's currently almost 10 o'clock at night, so I'm actually filming this quite late. It just came to me and I had to plan it all out. So yeah, filming quite late, but hey ho, anything for you guys. But anyways, this video is on Halloween. Yeah, I love Halloween personally. It's one of my favorite holidays. I think I like it a bit more than Christmas. I really do love Christmas though, because I love gift giving. It's one of my favorite things to do on Christmas, is give people gifts. Like, look how much I know you. Look how much I paid attention. It might just be the autism in me, to be honest, because I'm autistic. Ew, I did a little ew. Kind of made me cringe inside. I'm gonna reflect about that now. Anywho, I know you might be thinking, Benet, it's only just hit August. Shh. We got to be prepared, okay? I don't want to see last minute Halloween costumes. We're scrambling for ideas, scrolling through YouTube videos, trying to figure out the quickest outfit just to come up with a black cat. That's boring. So let's get started with some Halloween costume ideas. Yes. Dolls. Now everyone does Annabelle, everyone does Barbie, and don't get me wrong, they are great, but here are some like more different ideas. Number one is the Lalaloopsy. Just think about it. I've seen like 1 or 2 people on TikTok, not for Halloween but in general, like match their Lalaloopsy doll, and I just think it's genius. There are so many different kinds of Lalaloopsy dolls. You've got clown ones, you've got, you know, the OG versions. Just pick one and dress as that. And I know you might be like, Vinay, what do I do if I don't have a Lalaloopsy doll? I don't know. I don't have one either. Find one, I guess. Someone's got to be selling them. I just don't know who. But moving on, Monster High. Now I know you might be like, Vinay, a lot of people do Monster High, but most people just do the main characters, and I get it because they're great, but for those of you who aren't too familiar with Monster High characters, branch out a bit. Branch out. We got more characters. We got Rochelle, we have Rebecca Steam. I just hope some of you don't somehow make that controversial. But anyways, my point still stands. Scare Screams. Now that's a simple one that is just really effective. You can get contacts or green outfit, green headband. If you want to go the extra mile and you're a makeup connoisseur, unlike myself. Actually, no. Check out my last video. Like myself.
I know you fucking lying, bitch.
Who am I kidding? Where was I going with this? This is what happens when I ramble too much. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, you can go the extra mile and even put on some body paint to match her skin tone. Also, if you're thinking of like a couple's costume or like even just friends, you can go as Manny, the Minotaur, and the Cyclops. They're a cute pair. So that's it for dolls. Actually, I'm sure we have more. Megan. I know Megan is like a robot, but she's like a robot doll. So it's less on the scarier side and I guess more on the comedy side. But you can go as that. And speaking of dolls, if you're more into like being a cloth clown per se, or you're not really caring too much about being really serious with your outfits and you're looking for something more funny, that's the word I'm looking for, funny, you can go as Angelica's doll from the Rugrats. And I think that's fabulous. I think that's great. I think it's top tier. I think it's funny. You can even get your friend involved, your sister involved, whoever. One of you be the doll, one of you be Angelica. I stutter all the time. You guys are gonna have to get used to it. I'm sorry. Moving on to the next one is Coraline. Now I know a lot of people do Coraline, but I would be so interested to see people who are really good with makeup to like make it gory, because that's one of the things that I love about Halloween is the gore aspect to it. It's meant to be a bit more scary rather than cutesy, but you know, we love a good cutesy, we love a good hot girl look, so do what you want. But it would be so interesting to see Coraline maybe like a button, her eyes sewn, her mouth sewn. You guys are the makeup experts. And speaking of Coraline, the other mother, that lady is scary. She'll always be scary. And anyone that does do her for Halloween, yes, it might be overdone, but it just eats every time. There are some things that may be overdone, but it just eats every time, so you can't be mad at it, and that's one of those things. Up next is the girls from Ever After High. Don't break. They told you everything was waiting for you. Set in stone.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Open book. Forget that curse. Royal, you rebel, you are. Ever After High. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyways, as I was saying, we got the characters from Ever After High, which is a good spin on like the classic Disney princesses that a lot of people go as. So you've got Briar Beauty, Sleeping Beauty's daughter, Ella, Cinderella's daughter, so on and so forth. Other characters include Kitty. See, still a cat, but not just a plain old black cat. We love the curls, we love the color palette. Lizzie Hart, one of my personal favorites, along with Cersei Hood. Now you can also go as her sister. I forgot her sister's name, but her nonetheless. I beg somebody, please go as, like, I forgot his name. Please tell me you know who I'm talking about. But the guy that goes, it's a temporary setback. It's a momentary loss.
What?
I hope you know who I'm talking about. I think that's the lyrics. I think that's the lyrics. I hope, otherwise it's gonna be a bit silly, ain't it? Oh, do you ever get an itch that, like, once you itch, it continues to itch? Next we have video games. So first up we have Five Nights at Freddy's, or FNAF. And you can go as any character, to be honest, whether it's Springtrap, whether it's Bonnie, whether it's Chica, whether it's Freddy himself, or Circus Baby, because I find that creepy. I don't know. Oh my god, do you know who I find creepy? It's gonna sound so weird. In Security Breach, that moon. I don't know what it is about that moon. My nose is itching. Oh, sorry. That moon creeps me out. And I guess that's a couple costume idea, because one of you could be the sun, the other one could be the moon. Ooh. Up next we have Little Nightmares. Now I love Little Nightmares? What? Little Nightmares? I stutter a lot. Gonna have to get used to it. I'm sorry. Little Nightmares. I personally love Little Nightmares, and again, you can go as absolutely anyone from that series because they're all really creepy. I've seen, was it like a video? No, I think it was in person actually. Yeah, when I went to AnimeCon, that a few people did Little Nightmares, and it was so good. So if you are really good at like making your own costumes, then that's something you should consider, because I think it looks really cool. The attention to detail is amazing, and yeah, chef's kiss. Up next, Silent Hill. In particular, the nurses, because oh, the way they move, they're like the reason why I don't want to stay in hospitals overnight. These next few ones I'm not gonna like categorize, I'm just gonna say at random. I have my trusty iPad to keep me on schedule. Next is Gumball and Darwin, you know, in the great spirit of Amazing World of Gumball coming back, which I am so happy about, but I'm also so sad about because I don't have Hulu. So it's not that fun, but I do see it on TikTok sometimes, which is also great, but also not great because I want to watch it on my TV. But yeah, Gumball and Darwin. If you're a trio, you can go as Gumball, Darwin, and Anais. Next is Adventure Time. So you got Finn, you got Jake. If you're a trio, Finn, Jake, and Bimo. I absolutely love Bimo. He's actually my favorite character.
Oh, Popo, thank you. I love you so much.
My nose, oh my goodness. My nose is so itchy, and it's like once I itch it, I just make it more itchy. Okay, this is irritating me. Ugh! Lemon. You know who I'm talking about. Unacceptable! Unacceptable! I can't watch Adventure Time again solely because of him. I just don't know if I have the willpower to listen to him scream on my screen again. Lumpy Space Princess. Oh my goodness. It is not a good time for someone who has a stutter. Lumpy Space Princess. She's the iconic queen. We love her.
These lumps, I know you wanna slump up on these lumps.
A great lesbian couple costume, Marceline and Princess Bubblegum, of course. Another couple's costume, Finn and Flame Princess. You know, the ones that could never be, but they were really cute together. It's another fun one to do if you are a lover of cartoons. Marco and Star is a great couple's costume idea that you could do as well. I think going as I forgot his name, his demon, her demon ex. I forgot his name. I don't know why, but I was gonna call him Kevin, and I feel like that's wrong. So we're gonna just move on very swiftly from that. Wind up doll and a voodoo doll is something that I think is so cool and so unique. I don't really see many people going as that for Halloween, so I definitely feel as though you would definitely stand out if you are going to a Halloween party, or if you are just doing it to take pictures for yourself. You will definitely stand out and have one of the best costumes there. So a voodoo doll or a wind-up doll is very cool and a unique idea, which I think people should do. Spiders are another one. Now, a lot of people are arachnophobic, so you would definitely probably scare a few people, which is part of the fun because, you know, it's Halloween. It's supposed to be a bit scary. One of them being, if you wanted to go the less scary route, is the Spider Mother from Demon Slayer. If you know, you know. From Suicide Squad, which I think is a really good one. I know it was like one of the popular ones that was done quite a lot when the movie was out, but I think it's super cool, the attention to detail, and it's not too much that you break the bank, if that makes sense. It's more makeup and paint more than anything. And speaking of easy costumes to do, is the bear trap from Saw, which I think is super cool. You can make the bear trap yourself out of cardboard, or you can of course find a fake one. YouTube, I'm not encouraging people to buy real bear traps. A fake bear trap on Amazon or wherever you would buy a fake bear trap. And yeah, the Babadook's one. I haven't watched the Babadook. I've not seen the Babadook, and I don't intend to, but it's creepy, it's cool, so why not? Clowns is another one. Again, I know it's a classic, a lot of people go as clowns, but it's one of those ones that are so good because you can really make it your own. You can go creepy, you can go cute, you can go fun, you can really explore a wide range. I need to get my words out. A wide range of things when it comes to clowns. I know that especially on TikTok, clown makeup is becoming more and more trendy per se, if that makes sense. Like its own little aesthetic, and I think it's really cool. So clowns is definitely one that you should look into. We have mimes. Now, people might get you mixed up with a clown, but again, you know in your heart that you're a mime. Just don't talk and mime. That was my mime impression. I'm in a box. I wouldn't make a really good mime, to be honest with you. Now, I should have mentioned this earlier because it went with the dolls, but I kind of forgot about it. But again, look, this is why I have the trusty iPad. Looking at my iPad now, I'm seeing it, and it is a porcelain doll. Now, specifically the cracked porcelain doll makeup look. I don't know if you've seen it on TikTok before, but it was a trend at one point, and I think it's amazing. And people, if you have the skills, go for it, because it's really cool, super talented. I probably think it's amazing because I probably couldn't do it. Actually, no, maybe I could, now that I'm a makeup connoisseur. Here are the last few ones. We have Skull Pandas and Labubus. Now, I'm a Skull Panda lover. I collect them myself. But unfortunately, I feel as though Labubus are McDonald's toys, but just overpriced. I'm sorry I had to say it. I just don't see the appeal. But anyways, that's a topic for another day. Going as either one of these would be really cool, really funny to see actually, and quite unique, especially with the Skull Pandas. All their makeup looks are so unique and really cool, especially if you go as one from their little circus line. I have a few from that myself, and I think it would just be a really cool look. Speaking of little collectibles, a Moshi Monster. Now that Moshi Monsters are coming back, I feel like a Moshi Monster would be a really cool and unique thing to go as, especially if you make your own costumes, or you're super good at makeup, or you just want a casual, easy, quick character to go as. If you own Moshi Monsters, you can just match your outfit to the character you're going as, and there you go, you have a character. Aliens, now you can go the more creepy predator alien route, or you can make it cute and make your own alien character, or even go as the aliens from Toy Story, which is really cute, especially if you're in a group. Just do a whole bunch of Toy Story characters and aliens being one of them. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. I can do a part 2 if you're interested, or let me know what kind of videos you want to see next. I really hope you enjoyed it. Stay weird, stay wonderful. Bye bye.